Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Jalen Says. And today we're with Troy Mcknight. Oh my God, such an amazing dude! Oh my God! So, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing great. What about you, Jalen? I love the energy.
Thank you. I'm doing great as well. So, well, you do a lot, and before the viewers start hopping up, what was your childhood like?
Man, I grew up, my childhood was good. I mean, I had a mom, I had a dad. My mom raised me. I was raised by my grandparents too. So, but as a child, I always knew that, something down in me told me that I was going to be an entrepreneur.
Okay, well, while the viewers start rolling in, can you basically introduce yourself to the camera?
Hey, my name is Troy Mcknight. I've been in the home business profession for some time now. Right at next month will be 19 years. Time go fast. So what I do, I inspire people not only to build their own business, but even if they're in corporate America or they got just a regular traditional business, my goal of it is to inspire people to be great in whatever they do and believe in themselves. So I've been around for a while. I met Jalen. He's a rock star. He wanted me to come on, and I can't wait to get this started.
Yeah, so what was your first home business thing? Not like first professional, not even having to be first professional. What was your first home business thing?
The first home business I got into? Well, you want me to tell them a little bit about what I was doing before I got into home business, Jalen, then tie it all together?
Yeah, that's what I was exactly about to say. But
okay.
Before you got into home businesses, what were you doing?
I was actually an electrician. My whole goal was, and I always believe there's no coincidences. Like, it's no coincidence I'm here with Jalen. We supposed to did this last year. But my goal was to actually own my own electric company. I was an electrician. I used to get up in the morning and I go to work for a company. In the evening, I would go to work for myself. And during that journey, I actually ended up meeting a guy named George Teague that played in the NFL. And when I met him, he shared a business concept with me about actually working for myself, starting out a home business. And that was like I said, next month will be 19 years ago. And people ask me all the time, Jalen, why do I still do it? And one of the main reasons why I still do it is because I love helping other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a company now that we deal with wellness products. So I truly believe that, your health is the key to everything, but also, you need money too. So it works hand in hand. And I just, I like to see people win.
Nice. So when you were, working a normal job, did you like the job, or is it like a job you're like, I have to do it, stuff like that?
Well, when I worked a normal job, like I said, I was an electrician. So at that point, I was actually running jobs. So I kind of had crew and people, a crew of people working under me. So I always kind of had some pretty good leadership skills that I developed way before I became an electrician. So it wasn't something that I did not like doing. But as a child, like you said, go back to my childhood, I always knew that I was going to do something to inspire and motivate people. Why I'm so blessed and so glad that I did find a home business profession, because if I would have actually started my own electric company, it would have been good and I would have been able to give people jobs, but they wouldn't have had the opportunity to make as much money as they can now by me showing them how to actually start their own business. So it wasn't nothing. I wasn't that person like that. Probably 95, 96% of people hate going to work every day. I went in that category, Jalen. I kind of liked doing what I was doing, but I was working for somebody. But you got to remember, my goal was always to own my own business. I didn't want to actually work for anybody. Jalen, I think you muted out.
I don't know how that happened, but did you have your own handyman electrician nickname?
No, I mean, I work for a company. If we would have did electric, it would have been called probably T Mcknight Electric, something like that. But no, because like I said, I worked for a company during the day, and in the evening I went and did my own thing. And I had a lot of side work because I always believed in giving people a fair price. I wouldn't overcharge them or anything like that. So people would just kind of refer other people to me. So I constantly stay busy. A lot of times I made more money on the side than I did working for my job.
Okay, well, I know you're not an electrician anymore, but I have two good company names: the Electric Knight or Troy the Light Knight.
Oh, that's a good one, Troy the Light Knight.
Yeah, light bulb night. Get it? Yeah. Yeah, I could even picture the graphic right now. Yeah, that would have been something. But what do you love most about being a home business owner? Not just motivating people. Besides that.
I really just love for myself being able to control my own time. If I want to spend time with my wife, my kids, I really love that. But not only that, I really love the people I work with. When you take somebody that really want to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month and you help them accomplish that goal, that's big. A lot of times in our profession, and there's a lot of people make a lot of money. I mean, but I think it's kind of like sometimes it can be crazy how people say, hey, you can join this and make $10,000 a month. And the average person, if they can make 500 to 1,000, they happy. So one of the things that I really enjoy, I'm spending time with my family and really spending time with my team and helping the ones that want to win.
When you started up, what were you doing to help people?
Like when I first started in the business, when I first started, Jalen, to be truthful, I thought I was going to jail because I didn't understand the profession. And me and my wife always kind of had influence. So when we first got in the first company, the checks was getting bigger and bigger, and we just didn't understand it. But when I got in my second company is when I really realized that I had to learn some skills, right? Yeah. So once I started learning skills and, step by step on showing people how to be successful in the home business, that's when the game changed. But the first company, because of the influence and the people we knew and our friends, was like, if Troy and Lisa doing it, we got to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then the second company, I had to just kind of slow down and actually learn some skills. So once you acquire the skills, you can teach anybody how to become successful in the industry. Same thing as electrician. Once you become an electrician, if somebody really want to learn how to do it, you can teach them how to do it.
Nice. So what were you scared of? You said you thought you were going to jail. What do you mean by that?
Because I didn't understand it. We was actually
you didn't know if that was actually like a real profession or anything. You're like, wait, is this classified a pyramid scheme? Is this like something illegal?
Exactly. I was like, man, what is this? The honest thing I know, the checks just kept getting bigger and bigger. And I was like, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Because we built pretty fast. I mean, we built a team in that company. I think that team was over like 7,000 people. And we did that probably in about 12 months.
Wow. That's pretty, wow. But you didn't even know it was like a profession or anything. You were just like, okay, I have this idea.
But I was thinking,
a lot of people.
I was thinking, Jalen, I was like, because at that point, my friend played in the NFL. And a lot of the guys played in the NFL, the NBA. So I was thinking like, man, these guys ain't going to go to jail with me. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't. We made a lot of money. The company went out of business a couple of years later, and I got in something else. And really, I really had to learn that it really was a profession.
Wow. That's pretty cool. So what was your most, or is your most favorite company that you did as a, entrepreneur?
The company I'm in right now. And the reason why I say that, I'm not going to name no company name, but the reason why I said it is because I'm older, Jalen. If I was 12 years old and in the entrepreneurship game like you and doing stuff like this, I wish I would have started out at 12, but my son did. The reason why I said, because like I said, I'm a little older and I know the key factors is your health, man. You got to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? You can take a person, I don't care how much money they got. If they landed there and they fit to die or whatever, right? They'll give all that money away to live longer, right? Or you can take a person that's got a lot of money but don't have a lot of health. They'll rather have their health. So I really like what I do now because I can show people how to be healthy and make money because I think they work hand in hand.
Okay. Have you had an idea of making something kind of corporate but still not, like like a gym or something like that?
No, actually, I got personal trainers on my team, but I haven't thought about doing anything like that myself. Because what I do, Jalen, it takes a lot because as you get a person started in the home business profession, and if you grow on a team, you got to really focus on your team and really want them to win. So I don't know what the future holds for me. After this profession, I can see myself doing it forever. Some of my other friends see me doing other things like speaking and stuff. I don't know, man. Even from this, I just know God just always guide my way. So I don't know what he have next for me. I just kind of like follow his lead.
Wow. So when you first started this, how did you really know it's for you?
When I first started it, I knew it was for me. I share a story with you, and I tell people this all the time. They like, Troy, how you been doing this for like 19 years? It was this lady. Her name was Rochelle. She had 2 kids. She was a single parent. Me and my wife Lisa pulled up to her house one day, and she ran out when she saw us, and she ran out. She was crying, and the reason why she was crying because she had never did anything for herself. She had a job in corporate, but she had received a check, and that check wasn't that much. It was just $100, right? But she broke down crying because she knew that she created that herself by plugging into our system, right? So when I saw that, I knew that was bigger than me. I knew that, like, man, we can really help other people, build a belief and a confidence in themselves to be able to make an extra income or full-time income working for themselves. So that's when it kind of changed and really hit me that, man, this profession is really real. We can help a lot of people.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Wow. So how did that moment really feel for you inside of you?
I mean, it was heart touching. I mean, and even to the day, working with people and when they get their first check or, something like that, or somebody called me and they're using our product and now they feel amazing. Something used to bother them. It ain't bothering them no more. That all feel good. And I really believe, Jalen, for me personally as an entrepreneur, when you actually offering something to the marketplace and you know that it's really helping people, you sleep better at night. Anybody can sell stuff, but man, when you actually giving somebody something that they can benefit from two categories, showing them how to start a business from home or offering them something that can help them, that's a win-win. And that's what I'm about, showing people, how to win.
Wow. So what was your favorite product that you created?
I haven't created a product. I market products for other companies. I use the example like, Uber. I mean, Uber, when it first came to town, all you needed was a card and a cell phone and pass the background check. So I like to actually find people that, invent something or got an idea that's really powerful. And they need, somebody like myself to build a sales force and get the word out in the market. That's what I like doing. Just building sales force. Find something unique, find something that nobody else has that can help a lot of people and actually build a team around it where my team can make money and we can go out and share with the world.
Wow. So do you have ideas of creating a product?
If I did a product, Jalen, it would be more like a personal developed product, like mindset or something like that, or something around on how to build a successful home business. And like I said, that might come in the future. My wife Lisa is really into stuff like that, like personal development stuff and courses. That's more her thing. I kind of got the ADD, so I'm always like going 100 miles per hour. I can never really slow down. So I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll do something like that.
So have you, or are you thinking of making a book?
Actually, I got a book. It's the 15 reasons why you should consider a home business. But I'm sure that in the future I'll write another book, about my journey, sharing my life story, growing up as a kid, because I grew up with dyslexic and stuff like that. So it'll be a book coming. I can tell you that. Maybe like a couple of years from now. James.
Okay, sorry, there was an echo back there. I'm not sure if you heard it, but I actually knew you had a book. I was just doing that question for the interview because now I'm about to pull up the link for that exact book site right in the comments in about 10 seconds. But before that, do you have ideas of creating more books about other things with home ownership besides the 15 reasons why, like how you could build upon, home businesses and stuff like that?
No, I don't have no ideas like that. I mean, I know the end game at some point we probably dive into some real estate stuff because that's something that I know one of my wife loved real estate and my sister, she already in the real estate. So probably do some stuff in that, but that'll be their thing, not necessarily mine. The construction part, I don't have no desire to do anything like that anymore.
Okay. Well, I also have your book up. So let me show them your book in 3, 2, 1, go. And this is your book, 15 Reasons Why You Should Start a Home Business. And I mean, you guys, you showed it's going to be pretty good. And you're going to learn the first thing. You're going to learn some of the biggest benefits of starting a home business and all other things too. You're going to learn a lot of things. So please check out his book if you want to become a home owner and I don't know why I keep saying home owner, but if you want to become a home business owner, please check out his book. Pretty cool. So are you sure you have no ideas of getting another book out there just about how you could greater expand on your first book?
Yeah, the first book is kind of like an ebook, so it's really short, probably like 15 pages. It just talks about the benefits of being a home business owner. The next book is, like I said, it'll be a bigger book. It'll probably, share my story, how I actually got in the profession and my journey through it, to inspire people that's involved in it, that it is like a roller coaster and you'll have a lot of challenges and adversity. And that's in anything. I don't care if it's in building a business like this or building a traditional business or moving up in corporate America. Uh, so it'll be a book that's more broad. It won't just be about, like, the home business profession, but it'll be more about life and, encouraging people to go after their dreams and goals with everything that they have.
Okay. Do you have a title?
I don't even have a title.
It doesn't have to be good. Just pop one out of your brain right now. It doesn't have to be good. Come on.
The Troy Mcknight journey.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Nice. So what would your younger self say if they knew you would become this in the future?
I don't think they would believe it.
Like, okay, let's say if you walk to your younger self right now and you said you'd be this, what would they say?
I mean, I think my younger self would be so amazed because I grew up like with, low self-esteem, no confidence, anything like that. And now, I talk to people all the time. I do Facebook Lives. I do meetings where it's a lot of people around. I'm always interacting with people. And I was like really shy. I mean, JALEN, I was like really to myself. I mean, it was girls that liked me. I wouldn't even talk to them because I was scared to talk to them. So then, I couldn't, my younger self would look at this and be like, this is a completely different guy. And I am, JALEN, just to be truthful. I always tell people, I constantly work on reinventing myself. So I'm not even the same person I was yesterday. I'm damn sure not the same person I was a year ago. Excuse my language. And I know I'm not the same person I was 6 months ago. So I'm studying, evolving, taking myself to a whole nother level. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Stretching myself.
Yeah. Wow. So if 1 year ago, when did your book come out?
We did that book probably about a year ago.
Okay. Let's say when you first started home business ownership, stuff like that, would you think you would have made it this far?
When I first, not really. I got friends.
Now, when you created your second business and knew this wasn't illegal.
When I created my second business, I know I was in it for life.
Wow.
I knew once I got in the second business, and the first business was good. When the first business, the company closed down, I knew that it was something that I would be in for a while. I knew I couldn't see myself doing anything else. So you're talking about 19 years later. I mean, I'm still doing it. And I'm loving every minute of it. Like I said, I don't know what the future holds because my goal was to actually, I'm on an electric company. So I don't know what the future holds 5 or 6 years from now. But I know right now my main focus of it is building the company I'm with. And I know that's going to be my main focus for the next, maybe 10 years or so. And I not only that, build the biggest team in this company. So it's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of work, but I'm up for it.
Yeah. When you were younger, what was your first business idea? What did you think you'd do when you grow up?
Install car stereo systems.
Okay. Was that your only thing you think of, or was it like other stuff like go to the moon?
No, I mean, I was always a car guy, so I always worked on cars. All my friends brought their cars over for me to work on them. So I could actually repair the engines and stuff, transmissions and all that, change all that stuff out. But I really enjoyed installing stereo systems in cars when I was younger. So like my first job, I worked in a warehouse and I hated that job. And I used to always dream of actually owning my own business, installing car stereo systems. But it didn't work out that way. I became an electrician.
Yeah. One day I want to learn how to create a PC.
Cool.
I don't know what it stands for. I still don't. I've been looking them up for a very long time. I don't know why that question didn't come across my head, but I really am into I'm pretty sure you get this, but making something and building it up and knowing you made it. Even if you put something, get it off of Amazon and, customize and stuff like that, you get that feeling, but not as great as you hand build it, hand make it, and you see it when it's done.
Yep, there's nothing else like that. I mean, really, something that you built from the scratch. And that, I mean, Jalen, I mean, that's cool. You talking about a PC, like a personal computer?
I'm not sure that's what it stands for. That may be what it stands for. I have no idea.
That's what, if you take.
But yeah, I've been actually looking at PCs, but like building them, it costs a lot of money unless you're building like one just for, building it and for the enjoyment, which is still going to cost a lot of money. But I mean, I really want to learn how to build a PC and build like a really big, beautiful thing. And I mean, I do that a lot by building Legos and stuff, but like how you built your own business and now you're seeing how it's, putting and just you now see it as a full picture instead of like all the little parts until you build it up together, just like Legos or cars or PCs and stuff like that. So,
but Jalen,
yeah.
I mean, I see you as someone who, like, at some point interviewing a lot of successful people. I mean, you already got it in you. You're just 12 years old and you're doing this. I mean, so man, I don't even know what to say. I mean, I'm so proud of you for doing what you do. I mean, that's powerful within inside itself. And all I can encourage you is just to keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you coming on live, you giving value, you bringing people on, your energy is like off the chart. Man, I can see you doing all kinds of amazing things. At 12, wow. I mean.
Thank you. Wow, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the compliments. Yeah, I'll make sure you get that pay, What pay? No, that was totally not scripted at all. Totally not. Yeah. God. Yeah. So what is your next business going to be about?
Right now, Jalen, I really haven't thought about it, because I'm so embedded in what I'm doing. So I mean, I really haven't. I mean, I'm so focused in building the company I'm building right now with some friends of mine. I haven't thought about the next move. Like I said, I usually just kind of leave that up to God. He always just guide me what my next step is. And I know right now where I'm at, he got me where I'm at because I'm supposed to be here. So I haven't thought about it.
If you have free time, like a lot more free time, like let's say 48 hours in a day, and let's say you have more free time, what would you pick up as a hobby or a new job? Something that you'd enjoy, like cooking, acting, music. What would you pick up?
A hobby. I'm a car guy, so I'll probably spend more time messing around with cars.
What's your favorite
car? My favorite car is a 69 Camaro.
Nice.
I was born in 69, so that's my favorite car, 69 Camaro.
Okay. I don't know a lot about cars.
But yeah, that's an old car, Jalen.
What type is it?
It's a Chevy. When you get off, you can Google it. 69 Camaro, Chevy.
Okay. So, how do you think of cars now and then? Because back when you were born, all these cars, didn't have a lot of stuff like it does now. Like cars have glass panels where it projects its speed, stuff like that. Has literally like Alexa built in, sky roof, stuff like that. So what would your younger self think about cars now if you heard about that?
I wouldn't believe it. My younger self wouldn't even believe this.
Oh.
We didn't even have cell phones.
like you're young. Like, wait, did you have like the dial-up phones?
We had the ones that go like this, the house phones. We didn't. Yeah.
Wait, so you weren't there with the dial-up computers or anything like that?
Oh yeah, we had that too. Jalen, I was around before internet, brother.
Oh yeah, the dial. Oh yeah, I saw something about just looking up something or playing internet games on a dial-up, because like you have to tell your parents, please don't use the phone. Yep. Then you have to wait 5 hours for it to load. Yep. Then let's say your mom or dad forgets and you just like, she's just, oh yeah, hey, how's it been? Hey, and right it's just like all that work gone.
Gone.
Yep. Yeah. So what would your younger self think about the technology we have now? Like computers could literally run in less than 1 second.
I mean, Jalen, we can even go back to when I first got in the home business profession. Man, with the technology and the stuff we have now, you can reach people all over the world.
Yeah.
I got friends that are all over in other countries and stuff just because of Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube.
Yeah.
When I first started in this profession, it wasn't anything like that. So my young self, I couldn't even imagine this. I could not even imagine even doing a live with you right now. And you in what part of the country? You in Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah, you in Georgia. I'm here in Texas. I mean, I couldn't, early 2000s, early 90s, there wasn't anything like this. I mean, this is amazing. So let's just say for like even yourself, you're expanding your reach. So if a person, I don't care what they're doing, man, you can do anything now to reach people, reach your tribe, people that's looking for what you have because of the technology and what we have. So I don't know. I could never believe it if I was back in the 90s or the early 2000s that we could do what we could do.
Wow. I know this is something a little bit off topic, but I know you really like cars. But there's now I'm not sure how much it costs. I know it's very expensive, but there's now a car that literally could fly.
Wow.
Not like hover wheels, not like, oh yeah, it's 30-30 now. Yeah, now we got the hover wheel cars. No, it actually has wings and stuff. So would you buy it?
No.
Okay, let's say you could either get a mansion or that car. What would you do?
Get the house probably, but I don't know. I wouldn't buy the car though.
Well, since the car costs more than average mansions, I would get the car.
You get the car.
So then I could sell it. So then I could get a mansion. So
yeah.
then I could get
and then you still have money left because I didn't look at it that way, Jalen. That's how smart you is. You can get it, sell it, buy the mansion, still have money in the bank.
So then you could get I don't know, another car, maybe a Lamborghini, because how expensive that flying car is.
What's your favorite car?
Actually, I do have a favorite car, even though I'm not really interested. It's a Dodge. I don't know what year it's from, but it's a Dodge car with the black stripes on it, but it's red. Yeah, that's my favorite one. I also like the Marvel's cars and the Spider-Man cars and stuff like that. But yeah.
Okay, what you like to do for fun, Jalen?
Well, I like to look at cars. I just like to do a lot actually. I have my pet, which is over there, which is a skink. So I have a reptile. I also like playing games. And I also, now I'm looking into PCs. So yeah, that's cool. That's what I like to do for fun now.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you like doing?
Right now, Jalen, I mean, for fun, I just kind of like hanging out with my friends and, my wife and my kids.
Do you enjoy watching the game?
You know what? I like football. I like basketball too. I'm not like a big baseball guy, but I go to a baseball game. So I watch sports and stuff, but I'm not like really heavily into it.
Do you have a favorite team?
No, I don't have a favorite team. I mean, I'm here in Dallas, so if the Dallas Cowboys win, they win. If they lose, they lose. It don't bother me either way.
Yeah. I have someone I know is really into the Cowboys a lot. So much.
Who you like the Cowboys?
I don't watch sports, so.
Oh, okay. You said somebody you know that's in the Cowboys a lot.
Yeah, so I guess it depends on which game I'm watching. So I don't really have a favorite. Like, let's say the Hawks go against, I don't know, many other sport teams, the Dallas Cowboys. It depends who's play I like the most. And then that will be the team I'm rooting for.
That makes sense. Yep.
Right now, I don't have like a favorite team at all.
No problem, man. But hey, Jalen, man, I really enjoyed you bringing me onto your show.
Yeah, well, thank you. What is your favorite food? Now we're going on hobbies and stuff. We'll get back to, entrepreneur and stuff later. But since we're on hobbies, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite food probably would be Mexican food.
What type of Mexican food?
I like to go to places like on the border and places like that. And it's a place called Mazzero's here in Texas, they got really, really good Mexican food.
Okay. Okay. What is your favorite? Like, do you like tacos? Do you like?
I like nachos. I like spinach enchiladas. Because at one point I went a while without even eating no meat. So
Wow.
yeah, I went like 2 years without eating no meat at all.
Wow. How did you feel?
I felt amazing, but I started back because one day I was riding down the road and somebody asked me, close to me, my wife asked me when I was going to start back eating meat.
And you're just like,
My
whatever, man.
best friend, my best friend's son, he was like, they forced me to eat meat. But the crazy thing about it is I stopped eating meat. I started taking more about supplements. And over the last months, I lost like 57 pounds.
Wow. I'm like, meat isn't bad for you at all, but you could also get a lot of stuff from vegetables. Meat provides, fat and stuff like that, which you need for your body to, work properly, but too much is too bad for you.
Too much of anything.
Yeah, like water, too much salt, because too much of salt will literally tear you apart. Yeah, so too much of anything is bad. So going on a break from meat or whatever really helps. Sugar diets, anything. Your body has to keep your body working like your body should. So yeah, a little bit of help tip there. Just go on a diet once, even if you're very fit. Just go on it, see how you feel afterwards. But yeah, okay. So let's get back to entrepreneuring and stuff like that. Do you think you could run a car business? Like, let's say after you retire all of this, what would you do?
I don't know. Probably travel.
Wow. Where would you travel?
I'll travel probably the world, different countries and stuff. Maybe go to places like cross seas, some places in Europe and stuff like that. We do business in Japan, so I'm pretty sure I'll end up there one day.
Wow.
So just travel. I know I travel like all over the states. Probably like once, and we do that now, and we're gonna do it even more over the next year or so. Probably just travel a lot because we're gonna build teams everywhere. So just kind of travel. And I don't know about, retiring. What I do, one of my mentors said, the great thing about what we do, we can do it till we die. We can be 70 and 80 and still doing this type of stuff because I love doing it. If I didn't like doing it, it'd be different. But like I said, I don't know what God has planned for me. I just kind of follow his steps.
So how long in business are you in right now?
The company I'm in, how long I've been involved?
Yeah.
6 years since the beginning.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So when you were first starting, you said one thing that I just remembered. You said you were making a lot of money and you didn't know if this was legal or not. How much money were you making?
I ain't gonna say that. It was a lot though.
I'm not gonna say it. But,
sometimes we would make $1,000, $2,000 a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, so you started off just doing electricity and then you followed your dreams and now you're here. Wow, that's pretty incredible. So what are your plans for the future with what you're doing? Where do you want to expand to? Like I heard you're in Japan already, but where would you want to expand to in your business?
Well, it just depends on the company because I know eventually we'll be all over the world. My plan, because I'm an independent rep and I'm a professional in the home business space, network marketing, is in this company to build the biggest team in the company. Create a lot of people where they can become financially free, where they can work for themselves too. Help a lot of people earn an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. People who want to make that, because I understand an extra $500 to $1,000 can change people's lives. So just to build something so big, and when it's over with, like when it's done, when it's time for me to go home and be with God, people can say, hey, Troy Mcknight had some type of impact in my life. Even from the standpoint of if they never do business with me, maybe they ran across this video, or maybe they ran across one of my other videos that I do, on Facebook or YouTube somewhere. And they started following me, and I inspired them to go after their dreams and goals. So when it's all over with and done, I just want to leave something where people could look at it and say, man, you know what? That was a good guy. He had a really good heart and he really cared about people.
So I heard you have a child and stuff. So,
Ooh.
wow, too. Wow. So are they in the same businesses as you?
No, my daughter is, she works for a company that deal with stocks. She graduated. She got a psychology degree. My son is actually in business with me, but my son is in college. He's in Arkansas. He's a track star. He run track.
Wow.
My son is more like you, Jalen. He's an entrepreneur. He's been around this. My son just turned 21. So he's been around this type of business and been around business his whole life. And my daughter have too, but I mean, my daughter 28 and I got a granddaughter that's 9. So I even got a granddaughter.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. Wow. Grandpa Knight.
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So do you think your kids will start, doing more businesses and stuff like that? Like your son, do you think he'll like make a gym or anything like that?
I don't know. My son is really like me. So he like building teams and stuff. So, and he speak very well. I mean, my son is very articulate. So I could see him even going to a whole nother level than I'm going to be able to, because he just 21. He started doing this type of stuff when he was like 19, when he really jumped in his first business. So he's been around for a while. So I can see him going to a whole nother level. My daughter, I can eventually see her doing something for herself, but I don't know what it is, because they grew up around entrepreneurship. So they're not going to want to actually work for somebody forever. I don't even know if I ever see my son actually have a job once he get out of college. I can see him just constantly working for himself.
Wow. Wow. That is awesome. Yes, Mr. TY, that is awesome. So I have another question. How does your income fluctuate when you start a new business?
You talking about the one I'm in now or a long time ago?
Well, for when you just start new businesses, how does your income?
I mean, when you start a new business, Jalen, it can be challenging. I mean, when you're building something from, the ground up or whatever, so it could be like months, because, when you're in sales, you are building teams like this. If no volume and no sales happen, you don't make no income. So, the first thing you got to do is identify people that really want to make some extra money. So you got to put the foundation in place first.
And also people who like the job, and it's not going to be like if they're customer service, bad customer service, stuff like that.
What did you say? Repeat your question, Jalen.
Like also people who like what you're putting out there and like the job, because you don't want people who are going to be like, if you have customer service, bad customer service reps, stuff like that. So you want people that actually, enjoy it, right?
Yeah. And, from what I do, from that standpoint, that's the company standpoint. But from what I do, I just want to work with people that really care about people. Yeah. And want to see people win. And sometimes, that can be kind of hard, to find people that really care about people and not selfish, where it's all about them. So that's the really key to building anything successful. It's just really, especially in what I do, is getting around the people that really want to see other people win.
Yeah. So when you said you're in and starting a new business right now, and you can't say the name yet, but when will you be like releasing the name for your business?
Oh, you talking about the company I'm involved in right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just, most of the time I do lives, I just never mention the name. But if somebody out there looking to actually get involved in the home business space and they want to team up with somebody that can help them create that extra $1,000 a month or more, just shoot me a message. Just message me, or you know what, Jalen, you can put my phone number. I'm the type of person, just give me a call. You can put my phone number in the chat and they can call me. I'm kind of like you. I just put my number out there.
Wow. Okay.
Because, the reason why I say that is I'd rather for people to talk directly to me, and I can kind of tell them about, what I have going on, and we can kind of see if we can work together or not. That's better than me giving them a company name.
Yeah. And like, what kind of stuff do you do to see if they could work with you?
Well, one thing is they gotta have like desire. They gotta really want to do something for themselves. Because at this point, since I've been doing this so long, I don't want to really just waste my time trying to drag somebody into whatever that is. If that's $500 a month, $1,000 a month, they got to really want to actually make a change in life, but they got to want whatever they tell me they want.
Yeah.
So if I'm dealing with a person and they can't tell me how much they're looking to make, I mean, I don't I don't really waste my time talking to them because it's like you don't know what you're looking for. You got to at least know what you're looking for before we can set some kind of goal to get there. So I'm always looking for people that really want to make change, and that change can be $500 to $1,000 a month, or that change can actually be where they get to the point where they can work full time like myself.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry about that, Jalen.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So let's go back to your life, childhood, because more viewers join. What is your life like? What was your life like growing up? Did you have like bullies at school? And just what was your life growing up? Did you
Well, I kind of grew up in the hood. So I mean, it's always kind of like bullies, right? And bullies is cool, but I wasn't a bully. I mean, me and my friends really stuck together, like really tight. You know what I'm saying? So we always kind of protected each other and stuff and looked out for each other. And don't get me wrong, me and my friends fought too. We fought each other, but then probably like 5 minutes later, we was friends again.
Yeah, like
from the school standpoint, I always struggled in school, because like I said, I grew up with a learning disability. So I struggled in school, man. I mean, I barely graduated high school. But I knew I was going to do something with my hands because I always was really good with my hands. But like I said, I grew up very shy and bashful and kind of to myself. So I ended up going to school to be a mechanic. And while I was in school to be a mechanic, I ended up doing some side work for a guy that was a general contractor. And he introduced me to his best friend that was an electrician. So that's how I became an electrician. And then, from electrician, from doing side works, reading George T that played in the NFL with the Dallas Cowboys, me and him became really good friends. We still friends to today. He introduced me to the home business profession. So that's kind of how that journey worked. And when I got in this profession right here, I actually started working on myself a lot, reading a lot of books, listening to a lot of CDs, going to events and stuff, and positioning myself around people that was way more successful than me. And I think that's the key. And no matter what you're doing, I don't care if, you work in a job, if you want to be great at that job, you got to find somebody that's already great. Even to the day, Jalen, as I'm sitting here talking to you, and I wanted to do this with you really like crazy. I'm so excited about it. I even got a business coach. Most of the time on Thursdays, I actually do a coaching call with him from like 5 to 6. And the guy that coached me, I mean, he's actually did over $7 billion in sales in our profession. I haven't did 7 billion. He did 7 billion. So I find somebody that's going to do something that I want to do, that I'm working on doing, and I hire them to coach me or work with me and show me how to do it because it cuts the learning curve.
Wow. So what is it like to be working under someone who basically achieves the dream you're trying to go to?
I mean, it's good. But you got to be teachable and coachable, and some of the things they're gonna tell you, it ain't gonna make sense to you. But you got to look at it like, man, if they did this, how can I question them? You know what I'm saying? I just need to do it.
Yeah, like if you're in fighting or archery or something, and you have to like they said, I had to keep an apple on my nose 10 days straight. Can't let it fall off. You may think it's dumb, but hey, they're the best out there. So yeah, I mean, you have to basically. You can't be stubborn with teaching. You have to be able and willing to teach.
Yep. It's something that we call, invest, learn, teach. You invest in yourself, so you constantly investing in yourself. Then you learn it, and then you teach others.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you have an idea of? I heard you say something more about making seminars. Your wife would normally do stuff like that. But do you have an interest in making a seminar?
Not at this point. I mean, that's more hard, Rena. My stuff right now is all about showing people how to work for themselves from home. And for people that don't want to do that, if they follow me on Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram, I'm gonna be inspiring them to go after their dreams and goals with everything that they have, no matter what they do.
Okay. So you're really an inspirational, motivational person.
That's what I like doing.
Yeah. I also have your what you say about yourself in the description below. You say you're a home biz entrepreneur. I like to inspire others to think big and go after their dreams. So what was your favorite moment inspiring people?
I mean, it's so many, man. I mean, when people message me all the time, I get messages on Facebook. They be like, "Man, Troy, that was a powerful live you did," or I love that, that you posted this morning. So it's just so much. That's why I keep doing what I'm doing. Consistency is the key. I've actually been in the middle of a really serious run in my business right now, so I haven't been doing Facebook Lives Monday through Saturday anymore. I've been doing them every other day. And I had people reach out to me, was like, where you been, Troy? And now just from people reaching out, I'm actually back doing Facebook Lives Monday through Friday. And, you know, I throw a Saturday here and there, but I wasn't doing them on Sundays anyway. Just to know that, you know, I'm making an impact in some people's lives. That really motivates me like crazy. Just to know something I'm putting out there is inspiring somebody else.
Nice. Wow. So what was your favorite item that you basically put out there from someone's business?
You got me, Jalen. I don't know. Good question.
Okay.
Because I put so much content out there. My thing of it is, you know, when it comes to like this right here, you know, it's a lot of people that's going to be, you know, got more talent. It's a lot of people that speak better, right, than me. It's a lot of people that probably know a lot more than me about the home business profession, right? But the difference is it's going to be hard to outwork me. That's what separates me from, you know, everybody else is the work, because I'm going to work like crazy. While they sleep, I'm going to work. You know, early in the morning, I'm going to work, and I'm going to work, and I'm going to inspire people, and I'm going to keep putting the content out there. I'm going to keep putting the videos out there. I'm going to keep putting the posts out there. I'm going to go outwork them. And ain't too many people going to have that type of work ethic.
No. So what is your work ethic and your business schedule for the day? Like, what do you get up and do?
The first thing I get up in the morning, I usually wake up between 4:30 and 5. And I get up and I listen to like maybe a church sermon or something like that. I read the Bible. At 5:50, I'm in the gym. And at 5:50, I'm in the gym. I usually get out the gym about 6:40. 6:40, I'm actually listening to something that's going to motivate me and inspire me to get my day going. By 9 o'clock, I'm already kind of working. I'm reaching out, emailing people. By 1 o'clock, I'm on the phone most of the day. On the phone from like 12, maybe to like 8:30 at night. A lot of Zooms in between there. And that's what it is, Monday through Saturday, mostly. On Saturdays, it might not be as busy. I might shut it off maybe like about 2 or 3. On Friday, sometime I might shut it down a little early too, maybe about like 5 or 6. On Sundays, I don't do no business at all. You know, I give that day, you know, just to kind of recharge myself and, you know, give that day to God and what too, where I just really, you know, try to work on connecting and building my relationship spiritually with Him. But that's my day. It's like work. It's like, you know, on an average day is probably like 8-9 hours. What I'm doing today, you know, to build this, what I'm doing right now. Most people ain't gonna do that, but I got a big dream. I got something like, it's crazy. What I'm going after today right now, most people couldn't even imagine it.
So I don't know if you answered this before, but do you have an interest or do you cook?
No, I don't cook. I know how to cook a little bit, but I don't cook though.
What is your favorite home cooked meal?
If I cook the home cooked meal, it'd be chicken and rice casserole.
Okay. Do you know how to bake though?
No, I don't bake cakes. I don't know how to bake.
Me neither. I want to learn how to. Yeah. Wow. So what was your most luxurious meal you had? We're going to get back to this stuff later, but this is my last meal question. What was the most luxurious meal you had?
Jalen, I don't really know because, like I said, because I changed my diet for 2 years, so I didn't eat nothing but vegetables. And now, I'm really strict on my diet too. I don't eat a lot of beef. I eat a lot of chicken and fish. So, because right now I'm kind of like at a stage in my life where I eat food for the nutrients, not for the taste. So, before I can try to keep my weight off, like I said, I dropped like over the last, I don't know, not long, in like 57 pounds.
Wow.
I dropped a lot of weight.
Wow.
And I feel amazing too.
That's incredible.
So my father-in-law used to always tell me, man, stop eating food for the taste, eat it for the nutrition. That way you'll lose weight and get in shape. So I kind of took his advice now.
Yeah. Wow. So before you now stopped eating food for the taste and started for the nutrition, what is your opinion on pineapple pizza?
Oh, it's good.
Yes.
Yeah, it is really good. I actually, probably like 2 weeks ago, my friend had got one and I tasted, I was like, man, this is good. This is real good.
Yeah. Yes, you are part of the team. See, even a man with a beard understands how good it is.
Yep.
Yes, and he's a motivational speaker. Now, see, he eats the pineapple pizza, and I'm pretty sure everyone else does. By the way, this is definitely not an ad for pineapple pizza, but you should try it. And if you don't like it, we will win. Pineapple pizza always wins. But getting back to entrepreneur and stuff like that, what do you want your legacy to be? What do you want your legacy to be? Like, do you think this will like reach on past your children, other children? What do you want your legacy to be as an entrepreneur?
Yeah, I wanted to reach on. You know, like I said, my son is following my footsteps, but he's going to be even greater. I can see my daughter doing something. You know, I want when I'm gone that, you know, my granddaughter and my grandkids will be like, you know what? My grandfather started this. You know, I want to, you know, one of my mentors used to always say, you should work hard to build a financial wall around your family. And what he meant by that is build something where even when you're gone, it still generate money. And that's where, you know, you talked about like, you know, the books and all that stuff come into play and eventually, you know, stepping into real estate and doing other things where, you know, even when I'm gone, it's still, they be like, man, you know what? You know, my grandfather did this. So that's one of the driving points that, you know, keep me going too. Not only being able to sow in other people's lives and being able to create that legacy for when you leave her, what are you leaving?
Does your granddaughter have an interest in entrepreneurship?
I don't know. She's 9 years old. Only thing she got in is dogs. And she got a dog named Prince that she crazy about. So that's our main focus right now.
Wow. What is your opinion on pets?
I mean, I got a dog. I got a dog named Draco. He's 2 years old. My granddaughter got a dog named Prince. Prince just barely fit to turn a year. So I mean, I love my dog. I mean, I do.
How many pounds is it?
He about 60. He about 57, 60 pounds now. He'll pit bull.
Wow. What is his demeanor?
I mean, he's really a nice dog. I mean, but he's very protective of like his family.
Has your dog ever let's say someone you haven't met since you had your dog and walked over to you, would your dog like?
They don't want to do that.
Dog's like,
nah, they don't want to do that.
Yeah. Wow. So your dog Draco, how small was he when you got him?
He was a baby. I mean, he was like this small.
Oh yeah.
Real small. He was like 6 weeks old.
Wow. They grow up big and fast.
And real fast. Do you have a dog, Jalen?
No. I have a lizard.
Cool.
That's looking at me right now.
Hey, Jalen, let's do this. Man, I love being on here with you, but I got another live I got to jump on right in 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, before you go, real quick, can you please tell the audience what your information is? I already have your phone number up here to contact him right here. So contact him if you are into home business entrepreneurship. Please do. And can you tell them your information, your links, such like
yeah, you can find me on Facebook. That'll be the fastest way to find me. Troy Mcknight. You'll see me. It's two Troy Mcknights. One is the second. He's younger than me, even though I look better than he does. But and then you can find me on Instagram too at Troy Mcknight. You can find me on Instagram too. You can find me on LinkedIn at Troy Mcknight. That's gonna be the fastest way and the quickest way to contact me. Or also, you can actually give me a call. If you call me, I answer. I answer the phone right off the back. I'm not one of them people that when they see numbers they don't know, they don't pick up. I'm in the business of talking to people, so I answer the phone. So Jalen, man, I really enjoyed this, bro. And soon I'm gonna have you on one of mine where I interview you.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank you for hopping on. I know you have to do another live. Thank you for your time very much. And please, if you're into entrepreneurship or anything like that, please contact him. Or if you can't contact him, go to his book site. It's in the description below. But thank you, Mr. Choi. We'll speak to you later, and I hope you have a wonderful life.
You too. Have a good night, Jalen.
You too. And have a great day to the audience out there in the audience. Thank you a lot. And guess what? Guess what, guys? Guess what? Look down at the subscribers, Mom. We hit 401 subscribers. Woo! Thank you guys for your support a lot. It really means a lot to me. So thank you guys. Thank you for just supporting me through this. And I really just love how you guys are just giving a lot of appreciation to this. And I really just appreciate it a lot. You know, I said that in 5 ways already, but thank you guys a lot. And for you guys who haven't subscribed, subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your friends to hop on my channel and subscribe. But woo, 400 subscribers. Thank you guys a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you a lot. And if you guys do have an interest in doing anything, like anything really media-wise, like cooking, music, classes, anything like that, please direct message us at JALEN Says Media for Facebook. JALEN Says TV for Facebook, or JALEN Says Media at gmail.com for email. So please, if you guys do have any interest in doing media type stuff, please do it. And also, if you want to call us, 678-527-9826 is our number. So if you guys have any interest in doing anything media type, please contact us. And also, if you guys do want to donate and give some money so we could get more equipment, stuff like that, $ Jones says really helps, really does. And just thank you guys a lot. I really appreciate the 400 subscribers. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Woo! 400 subscribers! Woo! So thank you guys. Thank you a lot. I really appreciate it. So thank you and stay tuned.